Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with MLB 13 the show, and we've got some Diamond Dynasty, of course, coming your way right here against the New York Mets. Now, this is a rematch of a game that I had earlier. You can see I'm 4-1. You want to know what team gave me that one loss? It was the Mets. So after I've gone ahead and been able to build up my team a little bit, I thought I would come to their house to see if I could finally get the win, because my first home game was the loss to the Mets. So I thought maybe if we travel to their home, things might be a little bit different. But we're going to see how this game goes here for the Snackbars. All right, so we're going to start things off here in the top of the first. The opening pitch, Johan Santana gives up a hit that goes into right field. All right, so my center fielder is my leadoff hitter, and he's got some speed. So maybe I'll take a look at stealing a base with him. But just a couple pitches later, not going to be able to do that as I hit the ball on the ground. And that's a 6-4-3 double play. So there goes all the momentum here for this inning. All right, Lucas Duda now up at the plate here for the Mets. I'm going to take a look here with Brown and try to see what I can do to diversify where I'm going to be throwing my pitches. Now, Brown, you'll probably remember him from game number 1 of Diamond Dynasty, where I played the Astros. With Brown, I really went in there just completely blind. I was like, whatever my team is, I don't care. I'm going to play the Astros. And Brown did a very, very good job. So before this game, I was able to build up some of his attributes by going through some training, as well as a number of other players. Kearns, my third baseman, was the position player that I was working on. And I think I even went and boosted Garcia, who was my second baseman. But we're going to see a strikeout right here. Duda going to have to sit down. Brown really getting the job done here early in the game, and that actually continues on here until the 4th inning. Duda back up at the plate once again, going to throw this fastball low and outside, but he's going to crush this one. It's going to go into left field and go over the wall for a solo shot. So Duda making it a 1-0 ball game, and man, really nothing happened before this. The last few innings, the bats have been completely silent by both teams. And really, Johan Santana has done a great job of holding me offensively. So this is a big home run for Duda and the Mets. I'm hoping that this is going to energize us and allow us to be able to turn some things around. But we still have a ways to go. This one going into right field, and I make a terrible mistake. Absolutely terrible mistake. I got a bad jump on the ball. It's going to end up being a triple for the Mets. And this could be very, very damaging. All right, so I got to hope that I don't give up a fly ball or something. But, yep, that one ends up being a lot higher than I thought it was going to be from a pitching standpoint. But, whew, barely catch that one. The one thing about Diamond Dynasty is you can't rage quit because, well, I guess you can rage quit, but it's going to use up one of your games for the contracts on these players. So no matter what happens, no matter how embarrassing it is, I'm going to have to go ahead and show it. I pay the price for just not fielding well. It is 2-0. Actually scratch that, make that 1-0. Kearns getting a home run right here. Remember, he was my third baseman that I told you about, that I had built up some of his attributes through training. And it's really paying off right here in this game. So it's going to be 2-1. I think we might have finally found the weakness in Johan Santana. He likes to throw those pitches low. So I'm going to be focusing everything here on my hitting towards the bottom part of the plate. I may even go so far as to just wait for something down low. Even if it's going to be a strike and it's high, I'm still going to let it go here. All right, top of 5, 2 outs. Ooh, this is going to be a good hit that goes into left center. Goes to the wall. I'm going to round first, head over to second, and just make it there standing up. So, yeah, I think we're starting to get Santana figured out. We got that one bomb. We've got a double right here. Still got things going. Jimenez, my catcher, hitting this one into left field. I'm going to round third and come home. Probably not the smartest call since I am out at the plate. But we still got plenty of game ahead of us. My center fielder getting a hit. This one going into center field now, as he's my leadoff hitter. He is one of the fastest guys on my team. So occasionally, I'm going to try to steal a base. So here I go, headed for second. That one's going to be outside. diving, and I make it safe at second. Now remember, well, I don't know if you guys remember, but when I started the Diamond Dynasty, I was like, you know what, I'm going to focus on small ball. I want guys who are fast, who are hitting balls into the gap and picking up doubles and triples. Well, really, my team has turned out to be the complete opposite. It's been all power hitting. So getting stolen bases like that's a little refreshing. And I think that eventually I'm going to be changing my team to kind of go back with small ball. So rounding third coming home. Got a runner headed for second. Not going to try to round third, though. Don't get me wrong. It was tempting. All right, so that's going to go ahead and make the game tied at 2. We're in good shape here in the top of the 6th. Iwase, my right fielder. Is this one going to go over the wall? Absolutely it is. So a 2-run shot. We are back in this game in the way that I wanted to be. And that's with the lead. Actually, this is the first time I've taken the lead. But, man, we've really got the hits going. Santana is just falling apart, especially from the level of confidence. And that just makes it easier for me to be able to make some great contact with the ball and to really drive that ball over the wall just like Iwase just did. So just like that, we go from a tie game to the Snackbars being in the lead. We're not done yet here in the 6th inning. What a great inning it's been. Kearns, this is going to be his 2nd home run of the game, and that one goes into the 2nd deck. Really getting a hold of that one and really making a statement here as well. Gosh, I'm really glad that I trained him. I could have trained a lot of other people, but gosh, I'm glad I got my third baseman going, and it's kind of getting me excited for, you know, when I go ahead and make a huge investment in the team and just buy a whole bunch of franchise players who are like A+ and get these guys just built up all the way. So Kearns really doing more than I could have expected out of anybody, and the Mets are going to go ahead and bring out Santana. Probably a smart call since its confidence level was really, really low after giving up those home runs and seeing a lot of hits out of him. So this 6th inning has been my inning completely. There's really no ifs, ands, or buts about it. All right, Tim Burdak is going to be coming in for the Mets in relief. So you can see he's 39 years old. I always find it interesting seeing players who continue to play the game like that. I got a lot of respect for them because at that age it's a lot tougher, but they keep doing it because their love of the game. But hey, welcome Burdak. We're going to go ahead and get a hit to start things off here. Just a little single, nothing to get too excited about, but all great rallies start off somewhere, and that single could be it. Garcia, my 2nd baseman. Oh, this one's going back. Another 2-run shot here for the Snackbars. So I'm glad I worked on training him here as well. I think I have all of my main position players trained up as far as they can from the standpoint of offense. Now I got to really focus on their defense, but this is kind of nice to know that just about anybody on my team, I can go ahead and just rely on them to be able to get a big hit when it counts. So, gosh, I think just about everybody has a home run now. I don't know if that's true, but a lot of my guys have home runs here, so we've really been able to spread the wealth. Bottom of the 6th now, Mets trying to have a big inning of their own. A little hit that goes into right field. All right, so that's going to put a runner on first. Maybe, just maybe, I can go ahead and get a double play right here. That would be nice. That one's going to roll into right field as well. Goes in between my first baseman and second baseman. So that was hit right where it needs to be. And now with runners on first and second and just one out here, now maybe we could go ahead and do it. Energy is running low. That one goes down the line here in left field. So we're going to see some runs for the Mets right now, and that's going to put runners on second and third. So both runners are in scoring position. Got to make sure I don't allow any big hits right here. You know, something in the gap could bring both of them home. Or if I go ahead and miss catching the ball, that could do it as well. I don't know if that one was an error or what, because I thought I was in perfect position. So I made 2 mistakes in the outfield today. Both of them had ended up being triples. And that's going to go ahead and make it 3 runs in between the Snackbars and the Mets. So Levi Morrison is going to be coming up here as my pinch hitter. He is somebody that I think I need to work on improving just a little bit because you saw him. Oh, I'm sorry. It's actually 2 runs because he used to be my starting catcher. But, oh, maybe I don't have to work too much to be able to build him up. That is going to be a home run for him. So if I'm going to have a pinch hitter, I want to be able to get some runs out of it. And that is exactly what he does right here. The Mets absolutely disappointed, but I am ridiculously excited about this here because we may be able to get the vengeance here that I've been looking for in this game. All right, so Snackbars, really a force to reckon with now that I've been able to boost up all of my players, especially from the offensive standpoint. 8-5. There are the 3 runs I was telling you about. Very next pitch. This one going high. And that is going to be a home run. So back-to-back shots for the Snackbars. Remember, I was telling you, it's all about power hitting right now with the Snackbars. And we're really proving it here in this game against the Mets. So I'm wondering, when I make the switch back to Chase Field here for the next game, if we're going to be seeing some more huge bombs like this. I may have to come up with like a trademark saying, you know, if we keep getting home runs like that, heck, I might even say we're in snack attack mode right now, to be honest. Gosh, so many home runs, just great connections. Everybody's throwing that ball low. Everybody. So I'm going to keep going ahead and shifting everything to the bottom part of the plate. It's allowing me to get hits like this and some of the hits that you've been seeing previously. Another double here for the Snackbars. And we're still going here in this inning. It's going to take a lot for them to go ahead and shut me down now. All right, top of the 7th here. Runners on 1st and 3rd. 9-5 is the score. And this one going high into right field. It's going to get caught, but I'm going to go ahead and tag up, try to see if I can make it home. Catcher not able to hold on to it, so I am home safe. Bobby Parnell in for the Mets, just trying to see if they bring in somebody different, if that's really what's going to help them out here. All right, so top of the 8th now. That's not doing too much. We're still pouring on these hits like nothing else. A single for us right here. And just like we've been seeing in other parts of the game, a single is the start of a lot of good things here. So 0-2 count. This breaking ball is going to go into left center. It's going to bounce right on the warning track, get to the wall. Now I've got runners on 2nd and 3rd. Yep, I decided to go back. I really didn't need to, though, because if I had kept going home, I would have been able to make it there. No problem at all. Nicholas Wolf, my shortstop, up at the plate. Ooh, barely makes contact with that one. It goes right down the line. He's safe at first. Run comes home. I couldn't have asked for anything better there. Well, I guess I could have. Maybe he could have gotten a home run, but still. Sometimes when I bunt, I don't do the best job, especially lately. And that works out perfectly for me. 12-5 here in the 8th inning. Garcia diving, not able to go ahead and get that ball. So it's going to roll into center field and be a single here for the Mets. All right, now that we've given that up here, maybe we could turn this into a double play. All right, going into center field. Just a one-hopper that I'm able to go ahead and catch. Runners on 1st and 2nd. All right, we got to make sure that we stop this here right now. Count is full. And that is going to go for ball 4. Man, Ramirez, what are you doing? Or Hendricks. Where did I get Ramirez from? Anyway, Hendricks. What's going on? But anyway, this goes high into left field. Going to make the catch. I'm going to try and go home. Actually, a really good throw from left field. But Jimenez not able to apply the tag in time. And Alexi Gonzalez is going to come in here in the 9th inning. All right, so we are still in the lead right now. This game, I've scored more runs than any other time I played MLB 13 the show. It is 12-6 right now. And that's going to be strike 1, low and outside. So the Mets are threatening right now. You can see runners on 1st and 3rd. Didn't want to go ahead and show everything that's happened, but there are 2 outs here in the bottom of the 9th. So I'm going to go ahead and try to see if I can get something on the inside with that curveball. Goes for strike 2. So now I can throw some nasty stuff here in some parts of the plate where maybe I could go ahead and force them to swing at something they shouldn't. Let's go something high and outside. And that's going to go for a ball. So I guess it's a good thing he laid off that one. I've actually had a lot of players, especially lately for the computer, who have swung at the high stuff. Curveball ends up being too far outside for ball 2. Wasn't where I had wanted that curveball to be. All right, so I'm going to try the fastball inside right here. 2-buck. Swings and misses at that one, and that is going to be the end of the game. So there's where I got Gonzalez. All right, he's going to go ahead and finish this game out. So the Snackbars win in a big way, and we get revenge here for the game that we lost to the Mets. So we're going to advance to the next team. So make sure that you guys subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Facebook and on Twitter, all that great jazz. Just make sure you check that description below. But thanks again for watching, you guys. I definitely appreciate it. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.